think in academia, we really, really focus on methodologies, right? Like you really, what's your method? You look at a paper, that's, what people focus on. Even I'm still publishing and I will always write the method section first, and the rest I think of it as fluff, really. Um, and people, I mean, are really focused on that. When I first left academia and went to a non-academic position,
Mhm.
you have that like through graduate school, you've had it drilled into you. So you focus on methods. And then you realize outside of academia, people don't care about methods. Like they don't. I was at a big four consulting firm before coming to the fintech company I'm at now. All they need to know is that you've got a PhD or you've worked in an area for X number of years. So they take that as granted that you know what you're talking about. They do not care about methods. So in the non-academic world, I'm not talking about policy or government, but industry, I think the biggest difference is the methods people use are very basic. Even in finance, the models and stuff they use are really basic. First year, almost graduate school like methods. There's nothing fancy. Um, because the concepts that we think of in economics, very basic concepts, those are not really understood clearly. And I would say in non-academic settings, it is explaining, I think, very simple methods very clearly. And they can be very, very effective. And I think that's fine because this isn't academia. I'm not looking to get a Nobel Prize in economics in industry. And I sort of say more and more in the last few years, I've said the difference in succeeding in academia, if you transition to non-academic or industry, is in economics, especially, we care about all the positive, negative externalities, quantifying them. Um, in industry, private firms, we know they do not have to care about public negatives and positives. They just need to care about their own private financial bottom line
Mhm.
figures and numbers and metrics. So the point is to translate, I think, successfully as an economist is going from the economic valuation to financial valuation. And I don't, that's the trick to be able to do that well. So I think the similarities, both where I am, you have to quantify things, but the things you quantify are different, and the methods are nothing as tricky or advances in academia.